Hey everybody, it's been a while since you've seen me as far as doing an Evo video, and the reason why, it's been 3 weeks, 3 days since I've shot anything. You haven't seen that video yet. That video will be out actually next month, and I'll leave that one as a surprise. But that was the last time I flew, and the reason was I was gone those 5 days for that particular trip. After I got back, I had to paint my house, so for 15 days I spent painting my house, and I mean 15 straight days. It was a difficult job, but hey, it looks good, it's done, and I get to get back to some fun now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little test here. We've got our Evo right down here, as you can see, and over here we got our old friend, the Solo. Here's the Solo controller, and here is the Evo controller. Now take a look at this big old tablet I got on here. Off of eBay, I bought me a little extension arm, and you can see it just hooks on to the control right to the top. Got those little holes so you can, use it for various sizes, and then of course just hooks right around to there. So now we'll get to fly with a big screen today. Anyway, the test is that sign right there in the middle of your screen right now. I'm going to do an orbit. Okay. I did calibrate the gimbal on the Evo this morning, and then we're going to do one around that lamp post right there. So here's the plan: fly the Evo first. Fly the Solo first around that, set up an orbit, and let it go around it and see how it does. Then obviously, we'll do the Evo. Then over here, we would do the same thing. I might reverse it. I don't know yet. I haven't figured that part out. But around that lamp, so we're going to have two different sizes and heights of obstacles to orbit. Okay, so we're going to do those, and so I will be switching to that video, and then we'll take it from there. So the next thing you'll see is you'll be looking at video from the Solo and the GoPro Hero 4. Okay, so Solo is on the ground, and I am going to go ahead and get the props fired up. Good job, she's fired up. Let's get her off the ground. Alright, let's take her up to around 45 or so feet. Yeah. Bring it down just a hair. There we go. Right in that area. Now I'm going to fly it out here. Towards the sign. Point the gimbal down a little bit. Let's go ahead and set us up in orbit here. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's see. Because this likes to be pointed at the bottom of it. We'll do about like that. All right. And I am simply going to say start. And then here she goes around. Let's see. I see now even it is off a little bit right there. Yeah, it's got it off towards the left, is what I'd say. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll let her come around and do a full orbit. Which is right around there. Now, I'm going to pick this gimbal up. I'm going to turn it. Okay, where it's on the sign now. So from that side, we'll see how she does. And you must remember, this is about 3.5-year-old technology. But even it's definitely not doing it perfectly. Like I said, it seems to be staying over towards the left, which is strange. I know it used to always do orbits pretty much perfectly. That's about center. That looks good at least. Alright, we'll stop it there. So now, you've seen the solo. Now we're going to do the Evo here and see how it does. So let's get it fired up. Let's get it up off the ground here. There it goes. Let's take it up to around 45 feet or so. I'll tell you, that thing really gets up. I mean, it really gets up. There we go. Alright. Let's fly it out here towards the sign. Get right over top of it as we must. Now remember, I told you I did sync the gimbal this morning. Or calibrated, excuse me. Not synced. But you know, calibrated. But anyhow, that looks pretty close to the middle to me, right? So let's go in here. Let's go ahead and set us up an orbit. Get through all those things. I will set the A there. Okay. Let's pull it back. Get the video up. Alright, now I'll tell you what. I'm going to get it over. I'm going to try to get this as much middle screen as I can. That looks, yeah, right about there. We're going to do so I'm going to set A, and I'm going to set this for counterclockwise, so it'll go the same way as the solo did. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit start, and there she goes. So you can see that it put it way off to the left. Even though I started with it right in the center. I see when it gets dead behind it what it looks like. Still holding it to the left as well. I don't know if the video may be just a little bit jittery in places. It's hard for me to tell. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do the same thing as I did for the solo. I'm going to go ahead and... There, that was me straightening it out. Okay, so don't count that against the solo or anything. Or I mean, against the Evo. My goodness. Getting the names mixed up. So now I've straightened that up. Now I got to admit, now this is looking better. But I do wonder, I'm almost thinking like some of the video is like a little jumpy maybe. I don't know. But boy, for the center though this time, I gotta say, it's doing well this time. This is the best orbit I think I've ever seen it do. Alright, so when it gets in the front, I'm going to stop it right about there.